Hey everybody, how's it going? I wanted to share with you a fragrance that I got complimented on today. And the thing is, I wore this fragrance yesterday. I sprayed it on skin and then a couple times on my sweater just to see if I could smell anything on my clothes. And apparently somebody did smell me today. They said I smelled really good and it just smelled really clean. And then they came even closer and smelled my sweater as well. And they're like, oh yeah, it smells so nice. And that fragrance is no surprise if you've been recently keeping up with my stuff, but it's Molecule 01 by Escentric Molecules. And I am seriously loving, absolutely loving this fragrance so much, okay? It smells very interesting because on clothes, it smells a bit different than on skin. You know, on clothes, I'm kind of getting this almost clean, laundry-like sort of vibe, but on my skin, it doesn't smell like a fragrance. You know, it just smells really addicting and good. Okay, I've heard the word pheromone thrown out like around a few times before. I don't know too much about that, but it doesn't smell like you're wearing a fragrance, you know? So that's what's interesting about it. But I really want to try more from Escentric Molecules. I want to try Escentric 01 because I saw one of my subscribers was like, yeah, this girl that I met layered Molecule 01 and Escentric 01 and she smelled fantastic. So I want to look at that one. Molecule 01 plus Mandarin, I think is the name of the fragrance where like, you know, I love orangey type of fragrances like Afternoon Swim. But if not, what the heck, if I was gonna say if Molecule 01, but if Escentric Molecules has a fragrance that has that note, but still smells like this, I'm definitely very interested. And also, I'm interested in Molecule 02 because I guess that's more of an ambroxan fragrance, which I've smelled ambroxan in a lot of things. And it's all right to me. It definitely performs nicely, but I don't really know what it would smell like by itself. But yeah, I have received lots of compliments since I've started wearing this fragrance by itself, when I've layered it with other things. And just real quick, by the way, I did take somebody's advice. So shout out to this person, but they told me to spray the fragrance, like another fragrance. So I sprayed Afternoon Swim and then I layered this on top of it because before I used this as the base and then sprayed the fragrance on it and it just smelled like two totally different things the whole time. But then when I put that one first and then this fragrance, I was like, okay, now it's coming together. And it smelled really good as well. But yeah, I can assure you on tomorrow's video of my top 5 fragrances for the month, you will see this on there. It's probably going to be higher than you think because this shocked me. This shocked me, especially for its price point. I believe I'll leave it linked below. It says $85, but then when you're actually at the checkout page, that's when like the discount is applied. So you're not actually going to be paying $85, but in terms of all the fragrances I've talked about, more on the niche side, the fact that this isn't $200 or more, already an instant relief. And it's long lasting on me. I still smell this on myself the next day. And to me, I think the key to this fragrance and when it really shines is either when you're outdoors or you're busy moving around. You know, if you're getting busy, if you're just working out, whatever it is, as long as you're not just like lounging and staying in the same spot, you might not notice the effects of it. But when you're just going about your daily activities or whatever, that's when I smell this and I'm like, oh man, this thing is so good. So for me, I love it. But again, this thing smells different on everybody. Okay, so I would urge you just to try it for yourself. But then don't expect that because I said it smells like laundry on my clothes that you are going to get that smell. Because a lot of people don't even smell anything like overall when they've worn this fragrance. So it really is a toss-up. What I would suggest is if you can't smell it on your skin and you have a sample of it, spray it on like a sweater or a jacket and then just leave it alone for a few days. Like you can put it in the corner of your room, you can put it in your closet or something like that, and then come back to it and see if you can smell anything. Because this definitely has a scent and it is good on its own. You don't need another fragrance with it, but you could totally do that if you like. But anyways, there it is, Molecule 01. I received a compliment for it today when I sprayed it from yesterday. So it was still pushing on me. But anyways, have a good day. Thanks for the love and support. See you later. Bye.